Are you tired of hitting the floor like this nigga right here and then getting cash in his mouth? Are you tired of doing the splits and your hands hitting just the motherfucking floor and then another nigga cashing in your mouth just like that? Well, this video is for you. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kujis, and today I'm going to be showing you a dribbling move video. This is going to be more on the advanced side. I have when the game first came out, I put out a very basic dribbling tutorial, nothing special at all, pretty much for new players to 2K. But I want to show you guys my favorite moves that I use daily on the park and that get me open. Now, if you're a playmaker, I mean, this is obviously a video that could somewhat help you, but I mean, most playmakers just speed boost regardless and really don't use too many moves, and just rely on their screens to speed boost and shit like that. But these drill moves will definitely help you, any other player, especially shot creators, which that's me, because these moves, some of them give you a tiny speed boost, which obviously will help you out because speed with ball with our player is awful. I'm 6'4" and I only have a 75 speed with ball, and I think that's really bad. Honestly, I think we should at least have an 80, or they should have raised our mid-range. But regardless, this isn't really time to complain. So if you need to pause the video, take a picture of the moves we got going on. I'll refer back to this in certain moves so I can show you guys which move does what. But there's nothing much to say about the crossover and the behind the back. I barely ever use a spin, but it's a really quick one if you do like to use spins. Elite 8 is very quick. I also heard Elite 6 is good as well. I mean, crossover is just when I come down court and I feel like on threes and just do a crossover. But I'm going to be showing you guys the basic size up, which is Elite 3. And I love that one. This one is really good if you're a playmaker because you're already fast, and this one you'll be pretty much unstoppable. The mellow, I don't really know if I use that too much. I definitely use the crisp paw between the legs. I should use this more. It's really good. I'll show you guys an example. I'm just not that good at it, so I really don't use it too much. But behind the back, size up. Now this is the one I use the most, and you'll see why. If you saw my video yesterday and I put up a little dribble like ankle breaker mixtape, and you probably saw I use this move a good amount, and it's just lethal. It's so quick and you can get a speed boost off of it. And then the very last one you need to have is ISO size up, or ISO hesitation normal 1, sorry. And you'll see why. So this is what the hesitation 1 does. You probably see a lot of people doing it. They bounce back like that, and you probably see a lot of stretches using it because you get so much separation off of it, and it's not even a hard move. And so all you do with this, or if you don't know how to do this, all you do is when you're running at the side of your ball hand, just hit down on the right stick and you'll bounce back like that. I personally don't use turbo when I do that. I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, you still can if you press turbo, so it really doesn't matter. But you get a nice little speed boost off of it. And that wasn't the perfect example. Let me show you guys a better one. You're gonna run, and you see how I did. You saw my dude start off kind of slow, and then out of nowhere he gained a lot of acceleration and a lot of speed. You can see it. It's pretty clear day. I do have it on 60 frames, so you should definitely be able to see how my dude's speed boost right there. And just that simple move can get so many people. And so let's go back so I can show you guys something else. So the next one I'm gonna show you guys is the crisp paw crossover size up, and I'm gonna tell you guys and show you guys how to do it and what it looks like. So to do it, you just take it and whatever ball hand it's in, you flick it to the opposite ball hand and back. And you see that I do that quick little, sorry, my dude keeps doing a fucking hezzy. You see it does that, and that can get a lot of people. You can get some good separation off of it. And all you do is just flick it to the off ball hand and back to the original. It's super simple. So I'm just going right, left. I'm doing it fast too. You can't do it slow. You have to do it fast, or you will do a hezzy like I kept doing earlier. But I mean, this can create a lot of separation. Then you can do just a behind the back size up, which if you don't know is right trigger and down on the right stick. And so let's go back. Sorry. So the next one I'm going to show you guys is, I'll try the Steph Curry between the legs and show you guys that it is pretty lethal if you can get it down good. Personally, I don't know. I just always, when I try to do between the legs, I end up going behind the back. But this is what it'll look like. There you go. Y'all saw that. And I mean, it's pretty good. Like, it's just, I'm just not the best at doing between the legs, so I really don't use it that much. But I mean, if I got better, which I mean, it just takes practice, honestly. But it's just, I don't know, I'm pretty decent with the moves I have right now. But just using that move, I mean, you can get so much separation, go the same size as your ball hand, and drive. My speed with ball, like I said, is a 75, and the game speed on my court's 50. So you can see I'm not that fast. But I mean, one, if you have ankle breaker, you have a chance to catch ankles regardless. I mean, you have a really good chance of just catching ankles with simple moves like that, and maybe like a behind the back or a hesitation like that. Because the ones that break ankles most, in my opinion, are the ones where you stop on a dime. So like the hesitation like that gets people so much, so often. I mean, this is after the patch, and still be getting a lot of people. It's just because it's one of those ones that where you stop on a dime. And when you're coming up court, just do a behind the back like that, and that can get people to do. And to do that, no turbo, and just down on the stick while, like, right after you got finished sprinting. If you hold the turbo, then you'll do that. But just stop. Like, make sure you're not holding the left stick up, because you'll do a behind the back and keep moving. So right after you're done sprinting, let go your left stick and the right trigger, and then you'll do a quick behind the back. Now, like all these moves, you just have to learn how to combo them together. If you learn how to combo them together, like you just saw, then I mean, you're gonna be able to break people's ankles. And it just takes practice, guys. Like, when I first got this game, I was ass at dribbling. Looked up some videos that helped me out, and I've tweaked a little bit of my, like, at first I would use like all the animations somebody had on YouTube, but you end up finding your own. You end up seeing something you like, and it just comes to you. Like, you don't have to copy all of these moves. And the last move that I'm going to show you is my favorite. You've probably seen me do it a few times already, but I haven't gone over it in depth. The behind the back, Elite 1. It's the very last one on the dribble list, and make sure you get Elite 1. So that's what it is right there. It's just you go down on the right stick twice. Just that move gets you so much separation, especially, so say the ball's in the left hand and you got a screen coming to your left. You do that, and the person is pretty much going to guaranteed stick on the screen, and then you can just pull up a fadeaway, or if you're a playmaker, then you can just stop and shoot. But if, like I said in my last video, if you're a shot creator, please shoot off the dribble. This is what this player is for. Like I said before, say somebody sent me a screen on the left, down on the right stick twice, keep going that way, they're going to stick to it, fade away. And yeah, I mean, this just shit is on Hall of Fame right now, so I mean, you don't really make everything, and I mean, it's whatever. I've been getting green lights still, you already know. But yeah, I mean, you just have to learn to combo these together. So down on the right stick twice, cross, do the hezzy, and you can pop that. And those moves get people. But the only thing with this behind the back move, after you do it once, you cannot go behind the back again immediately, or you start doing that little slow dribble. And once you do the slow dribble, it's so easy for playmakers to steal from you, or pretty much anybody to steal from you. It just makes it really simple. So if you start seeing that happen, just try to pass it as quick as you can, because they will end up stealing it from you if they have good playmaking or pickpocket on whatever, especially if you're playing a lockdown defender. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. This kind of was a long one. I kind of did go more into depth. I showed you guys a few combos you could use, and I showed you guys my favorite, and I'll go over it once again. Down on the right stick twice. Oh, my bad. Down on the right stick twice, crossover. If you don't know how to cross over, then you really shouldn't be watching this video. And pop back on the right stick. crossover, pop back on the right stick, and bang. As simple as that, guys. If this video helped you, please subscribe. I'm about to hit 100 very soon, and it's gonna be a big achievement. I've been doing YouTube for a while. Really started blowing up after 2K17 came out, and I'm glad that I'm helping the people that needed help on whatever video I had. So if you did, like I said, comment, like, subscribe, comment what you want to see next. This was a suggestion in the comment section. So, I mean, if it makes sense and it's a video I haven't already made, then I'll probably do it. Or if I know how to do it, then I'll probably make a video on it if it seems interesting. If it seems like something that, I mean, only like one person would ever want to see, obviously I probably wouldn't do it. It's just going to be a waste of my time. But if it's something valuable, something that I can see a lot of people needing, then I'll do the video. If you just need help, I mean, you can always DM me on Twitter. My Twitter is in the description of every one of my videos. So, and I'll most likely respond. I always have my phone on me, so as long as you're not like talking shit or anything, then I'll most likely respond. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.